Good Friday morning. We made it through another week. This is Ron Moore from another log cabin here for your Friday morning cup of motivation. Cabin was built somewhere around the year I was born, around 1841, 1845, something like that. Don't I look good though for being that old? Okay. Hey, it was a number of years ago that I was driving on the way to Waco with the fam, and I was pulled over for speeding. And I mean, in this Cannonball Express type of guy, just like Jackie Gleason's character in those movies. You remember with Burt Reynolds and Sally Field? This highway patrol officer comes up to me as I got out to meet him, because in those days you wanted to get out and meet him. And he says, "You've got a radar detector in that car, boy?" I mean, you got a radar detector in that car, boy? I said, "Oh, no, sir, no, sir. I wouldn't have one of those. No, sir. I've got children. I wouldn't have one of those." He said, "Well, you go drive like that, you might want to think about getting one." I said, "Oh, well." So he gave me a ticket, but I took it to court and beat it. But anyway, slow down was the message, or there are going to be consequences. Well, I got to thinking about that, how we are just such a fast-paced society. Oh my God, people in this town of Dallas-Fort Worth, if you're not from here, you don't know this, but man, I mean, we drive like bats out of you-know-where, like every day, every hour of the day when we get on those freeways. And if you just drive 80, you're probably going to get run over, so you better get out of the fast lane, But we got to slow down, or there may be consequences. Well, the same thing is true with our own lives, isn't it? I mean, gosh, you've probably read the statistics as I have about what stress is doing to our country, what lack of sleep is doing to individuals. I mean, if you don't sleep well, man, I tell you, if I don't sleep well, I don't know how much spirit control I have the next day, to tell you the truth, I'm just being honest with you. If I feel like that been hit by a Mack truck feeling, But see, if we don't slow down, I'm telling you, there's going to be consequences. And you say, "Well, Ron, but I got to get it done. I got to get it done." There's so much to be done at the office and at home, and gosh, within I work on my relationships and all that good stuff. And I understand that, but none of us are any busier than Jesus was. In fact, you read there in Mark 8, or rather Mark 6. Where the boys had just come back from their first little tour, and they were all excited. "Man, the demons are fleeing at us. Man, we got authority over them. Everything, I tell you, we are the Mac Daddy of the Spirit set. Well, Jesus, first of all, said, "Hey, don't get so excited that the demons are under your authority." He said, "But be excited that your name's written in the book of life." But then he went on to say, he told them, "Hey, let's get out of here for a little while. Let's come apart and rest." You see, sometimes that's the most spiritual thing you can do, is just rest. And, you say, "Well, how's it going to get done?" Hey, it's still going to be there. I mean, think of busy Jesus. Think of the boys. There were thousands of people that needed ministry, that needed healing, that needed all sorts of good stuff. All sorts of kind of the touch from Jesus that only Jesus could do. And you know what? They were going to be there after they came back rested. Now, they were going to be there after they came back. All those needs will still be there. And see, here's the thing, real quick. It's just like fixing your air mask during an emergency on the airplane. You remember what the I'm not going to say stewardess, that's old school. The flight attendant. Remember what the flight attendant tells you? It says, "If any emergency happens, you fix your mask first, because if you're not breathing, you're not going to be able to help anybody else." So I'm telling you, some of you just need to block it out this weekend and just rest. Just rest. And know that is absolutely going to recharge your batteries, so you can get all that stuff done. So you can be to your family what you need to be. Because if you're not resting, if you start get where you feel like you're not breathing, hey, you're not going to be any good for the kingdom or to your family. So I challenge you today, hey, slow down, or there's going to be consequences. Hey, you have a great weekend. Get some rest today. Rest in Jesus. He is for you. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you again on Monday. Bye-bye now.